Well, here we are back again. Oh, it's a short one. Back again. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Nah, forget that. But anyway, we're back again once more with Theater, just to torture you, you know. And we're off once again. So, there's this mad little midget and a blue-haired guy. You know, and so there's this mad little midget, those little midgets are, they're always, little frisky little people, always kind of angry, and agitated on the side there, this ain't one of them jovial Wizard of Oz type guys, This guy here, he's just, like every day he gets up, he always bangs his head because he sleeps against the wall. So he's up here at one of these high-rise bars. He's just been doing business all day. And he's ornery. He just wants to get into somebody's face. As he figures, anybody picks on a little guy, everybody hates the big guy. And if he happens to belittle some big guy and whip him down, well, everybody goes, "Hey, yeah, it's the little guy. Yeah, all right. Beating the big guy up. Well." So here's one of these cases, he's in the bar, that's one of these high-rise bars. He's up there, like the 100th floor bar. And there's this blue-haired guy down there at the end of the bar. Well, being the only blue-haired guy in the place, in fact, not too many. He's used to those little blue-haired old ladies, but not to those blue-haired guys. Cat attack. Oh, there we go. Well, so he decides he'd go down there and, just get in his face. He's ornery now. So he goes down there and he starts getting in the guy's face, Blue-haired guy's just looking straight ahead, not paying any attention at all, And the little guy starts getting him on this, a little on that. Then finally he starts going, "Oh, man, you big guys are so stupid, You've spent all your time up there, in the high air. You just lost all sense of everything there. You're all brawn. You guys ain't got no brain, In fact, you couldn't even, I'd bet you $50 that you couldn't even amaze me on anything." Well, blue-haired guy, finally turns his attention to you and says, "Hey, look, you've been in here, you've been berating me for the last half hour and stuff, and, I've just kind of had enough. Instead of $50, I'll tell you what, I'll show you something about this building in this area that you'll just find just totally amazing, and you'll leave me alone." And if he, no, ain't nothing. I've been selling stuff in this town for so long that there's absolutely nothing that you can show me that I don't already know and see. The guy goes, "Oh, see that balcony over there? Well, let's you and I take a walk out toward it." So, the little guy, he jumps down from the bar stool there and, waddles over out to, the little veranda there, the little deck thingy. And then, blue-haired guy, he goes out there and he says, "Look, see this window here, this balcony here? Well, if you step up on the rail and just fall, the wind is so strong that it'll just pick you right back and deposit you back on the balcony here." And the midget goes, "Now wait, I thought you were going to be a smart guy. This is pretty stupid. I stand up there, I fall, I die, and you're like rid of the whole situation. Well, I'm too smart to fall for that." And the blue-haired guy says, No, wait, I'll show you, So the blue-haired guy, he climbs up on top of the railing there and just kind of puts his foot off and just kind of falls down, and he's passing down, the 60th floor, and he's passing down the 40th floor, and waves hello, to them guys there, and keeps on falling and falling and falling until he gets down to about the 20-some floor, and he's just like gets picked up, and just like some invisible hand just grabbed him, and it just picked him up, brought him back up past all the windows and deposited him right back there on the balcony. And the midget, he's just going, oh, wow. I never seen anything like that. It's got to be the coolest thing I ever saw. And before anybody could say anything, that little midget climbs up to the edge of the railing there, and then just does his little jump and it's going down. He's got this big old smile as he's watching the people, in the window screaming as he's passing them on the 60th floor. He's got a bigger grin as he's passing them people down there on the 40th floor. And he passes them people on the 30th. And on the 20th. And when he gets down about the 10th, it finally dawns on him. Well, away up there at the 100th floor bar, blue-haired guy kind of walks back to the bar and climbs back on the stool. And the bartender comes up to him and goes, Superman, you're a mean drunk. Well, you knew it was dangerous to turn to this channel, and any other thing that's been put up here before. Well, there's one more, in fact, told that we'd be talking about my brother on and off. My brother, the scientist collector type guy that he is. Well, this chapter of my brother's life there, being the collector of rare species and animals that he is, he all of a sudden, he gets this call from one of these zoo places there that says, hey, we heard that you might be interested in this rare beastie that we have down here. Yeah, brother's ears perks up like any other Cocker Spaniel, and he's gone, he's down there, He goes down and he finds out the thing is, it's a rare beast. It's so rare that scientists called it a rarey, being that it's so rare and probably close to one of a kind. Yeah, so naturally my brother snatches it up. Hey, how often do you get to, grab a handful of little, rarey and bring it home? I brought it home, set up a nice little corner cage and stuff like that and fed it. Well, it's one of them things, the more you feed something, the bigger it gets. And the more obnoxious, especially seeing how it liked to repeat a lot of stuff that was said in the house, and usually to the wrong times and the wrong people. Well, cat attack. Yeah. So, here it is. Big kitty. Yeah. So, things just kept eating and getting more obnoxious. It's smelly. Oh, man, you just couldn't go over there anymore. Definitely. You just couldn't go over there anymore. So, my brother decides, to get rid of it. It cost him a pretty penny, and hey, there might be some other foolish collectors out there, too, that might want some one-of-a-kind beastie. So he pops it in the mail, in the newspaper, and every place else that he can think of, somebody might want to pick up a rarey. Well, every time somebody would come over and they'd see this thing, just filling up the whole room now, and the smell of the thing just cringe every time, you get in there. Makes me think, just thinking about it there. Well, no, there was simply no takers, Who would have thought? So, my brother decides, he's gotta get it out. It's too big to put in his car. So he gets himself one of those wheelbarrows, two handles up there and one big wheelie out in the front there, right? So, he loads the thing up on that thing. Figures, the dump's just down the road, He starts taking it down the road to take it to the dump. Well, he gets down to the dump people say, oh, no, man, you can't dump that thing here. We don't need to smell up our dump. Yeah, yeah, that's how bad this thing smelled, boys and girls. Boy, yeah. But here he is stuck, It's just this real barrel, full of air. Well, figures, well, I'll just go down till I can find some place to dump it. So he's cutting through all these places. It says no dumping, and all this other thing, and it's just mile after mile. He's just carrying this wheelbarrow, just pushing it up and up and up. Yeah, I figures, nobody wants it. I got to do something nice to it, get rid of it in a nice way. I'll, definitely will have to dump it off a high cliff. Hey, figured, wow, the next high cliff's, is quite a ways away. But I've gone this far, I'll just keep carrying it and carrying it. So he just went on and on and on. And, he come to realize, that life is wrapped up in musical songs titles, and he did learn, that it's a long way to Tipperary. That's terrible, But, hey, we promise not to get any better. And for all you email fans out there, our email address is californiabear@earthlink.net. And we spell it CALIFBEAR and in our country, in other countries, it's a snail or the monkey's tail. Whatever you use, it's that little @ sign. Usually above the 2 or something like that. I think it's above the 2. Yeah, it is. One of those things here on the keyboard. And we're at Earthlink. And that's EARTHLINK.net. NET. So, we kind of wish you all a nice one. Very good, fine one. We got 2 fingers up in the air. There we go. 2 fingers up in the air, just like the ears of a bunny rabbit. Wishing you a very fine one. And this be that one and only, well, there's probably 10 million of us, California Bear. Wishing you a good one. Someplace along here, it is supposed to actually stop. I guess as soon as you get all these messages that come up there. Oh, there's one thing that I thought that I may actually talk to you about. Hey, it is true that cameras do put on that extra pound or 2 on you. Oh yeah, didn't realize that. I found myself standing up here and kind of reminded me of what happens on on your television set on Thanksgiving. Yeah. We're talking, Macy's Parade. Yay! Anywho, we got 2 fingers up there and wishing you all a nice